Check out this amazing view. Unbelievable. This is in Pitchit. It's called the Bungsea Phi. I thought I would use this backdrop to talk about how do you incorporate solar in a new house when you build a house. So there's a few things you can do. Number one is to get a roof that you can use. A carport is usually very good. A normal roof on the house also works, as long as it's not too steep and not north facing. As long as you have some areas like that, it's gonna work. So about sizing, that is the most difficult part, because the best is to find actual use. So the best is to wait until you have some actual power bills, so you can see, because the difference is enormous in the patterns of a lifestyle that people have. So you know, some people like it very cold in the bedroom, some people like it very hot, some don't use the air conditioning in the living room, others do a lot. Some have big rooms, some have insulated houses, some have non-insulated houses. So it can be very hard to predict. So if you can, the best is to wait until you have actual use, because then you don't really have to guess. Obviously I have to ask, what is your plan for the future, because that can change from the current use. So, but when I talk with the customer, I always talk with the customer like that, like, what is the plan for the future? Maybe you're gonna get electric car, something like that. Obviously that will take a lot of power. So there are things like that, but the most important when you are building a house is actually don't decide on the size of your solar before you see actual use. You can be correct, but I have so many examples from where we have tried to estimate, because the customer wanted us to estimate, and the customer sometimes has estimated himself and said that this is what I want. Then we make the system and it's not correct, and then we have to expand them. Obviously in those situations the customer has to take responsibility himself if he doesn't want to listen to our advice, basically. So, but that can happen. You can both overestimate and underestimate, and that is why, because people have different preferences. The number of people in the house can make an enormous difference. And yeah, you can make a guess and be quite accurate on some, but you can also miscalculate on some. And of course, new air conditions come that uses less power. That can be an issue. And why do I talk so much about air condition? That is because probably at least 70-80% of the power use in a house that we make solar for, on average, is for air condition. That is the standard. Of course you can have some that is different, sure, but that I would say that is the average. So power use, it's all about air condition use. So that's what you have to analyze. So yeah, hope that helps.